Today I'm going to be playing this Priest deck, which is looking to discount either Devout Pupil or Flesh Giant. And then we want to throw a Grave Rune or an Embalming Ritual on it, and then copy it with Gift of Luminance or Shadowy Figure. Our card draw engine for this deck is a couple Loot Hoarders and a Blood Mage Thalnos, which isn't much, but both of these minions have synergy with the Embalming Rituals, the Shadowy Figure, the Gift of Luminance, and the Grave Rune that we're already playing. They also have pretty decent synergy with Raise Dead, which we can use to get copies of these once they cost little amounts of mana, or even just as an activator for Flesh Giant. And then at that point, we play some spells like Renew and Penance, and Breath of the Infinite, and Holy Ripple to keep us alive, and some of those even help discount these. And then with all of those targeted spells, we've got a couple copies of Sethic Veilweaver. Sometimes this just turns into a Sethic Veilweaver deck, because if you just land a Gift of Luminance on it, it's pretty hard to deal with that in a timely fashion. And then finally, with all these cheap spells, we've got a couple copies of Cabal Acolyte. Even nerfed, I think this card is pretty good in this deck, and sometimes we can make copies of it, and that's really powerful against some aggressive decks. So far, I'm 15 and 13 with this creation, so it appears to be somewhat viable, and it's also pretty fun. The Warrior matchup. No bombs, please. Don't think I keep any of these against any of the warriors. Grave Rune Flesh Giant. I don't think Warrior has a good response to just that combination of cards, if I can land them together.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Sky Raider. Is this just straight up Pirate Warrior? Is that a real deck that my opponent's allowed to be playing? I actually thought Pirate Warrior might be pretty good this expansion with Cutting Class. But, I was wrong apparently. Or was I wrong? Maybe this guy is doing it. Okay, probably not Pirate Warrior. I do like that he's helping out my Flesh Giants though. That's very nice of him. Continue working on those Flesh Giants. So I don't actually know what I'm up against right now, but he's playing Shield Block, so he's not an aggro deck. But he's also playing Sky Raider, so he's probably an Ankar deck, which means he's probably not a Wrench Caliber deck. So I don't know.
I'll show you who's boss.
Did someone order a Holy Rip? Okay, maybe I just completely didn't know what I was talking about last turn, or whenever I was predicting what he's playing. I guess I'm down to just play one of my Flesh Giants here. I might be more hesitant to throw out the second one. Try to guarantee I can land maybe even both of these spells on it. But for now I think an 8/8's fine. He can't even Shield Slam it unless he has another card to support it. Maybe a Blade Storm. But I'm kinda down for him to use a Blade Storm. It's pretty good against my deck later on in the game. So Grave Rune, Gift of Luminance, Shadowy Figure is 9 mana. I have a coin, which means I need one of my threats to cost 2 mana. I mean, I could just go Veilweaver, Gift of Luminance here. Start casting stuff to discount these pupils. The thing about the Veilweaver this turn is that I don't really have, like, if Gift of Luminance just misses, then my hand doesn't even really abuse it. I think I'm just gonna burn the Breath of the Infinite for hand space. And then, like, maybe next turn I'll do a Sethic Veilweaver kind of thing. Also, I didn't want to play a Devout Pupil because I actually want to take damage so I can discount my Flesh Giants.
What can I ask for? Someone's gotta lead the charge.
This guy's a fan of pirates, huh? Alright, let's see if I can do something here. Another Gift of Luminance. Well, that's one way for this game to play out, I guess. Another Grave Rune is a really, really strong pickup.
Trust the pirate's code.
Consider this a house call.
It's putting a lot of effort into trading here. Makes sense, I guess. What does Raise Dead do? If I hit Thalnos, this Holy Ripple becomes a lot better. That might just be worth going for. It's one of the only ways I can deal with Krastanov this turn. Bummer. So do I Grave Rune my Sethic Veilweaver? Do I just go Devout Pupil plus Grave Rune? I can go Grave Rune, Shadowy Figure, Holy Ripple, kill a couple things. I think I like holding the Shadowy Figure and discounting Flesh Giant. It's really, really terrible that I left Krastanov in play here. Leaving Krastanov in play does like 16 damage. Krastanov itself does 4. He shuffles another bomb, which is 9. These 2 weapon charges each get 1 extra, which is 11. And then the additional weapon charge he gets does 5. On the bright side, though, I can make a lot of Devout Pupils next turn. So I might be okay. Definitely a bummer that I have to make Pupils in this matchup, but whatever. Flesh Giants would definitely be better.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
I don't think I have another play here. I mean, I do put a lot of stats in play this turn. But then Krastanov does another, like, 20 damage to me. I do still have a lot of healing in the deck, at least. 2 Penance, 2 Renew. And then my hero power, of course. I don't think he ever has a good Blade Storm here, but you can have a pretty decent Brawl. If he brawls here, I might just hard commit to the board. I feel like I'm definitely in a losing position right now. Oh, wow. That makes me feel like he doesn't even have a brawl. Is that a crazy read? God, I want to go off with Sethek Veilweavers here, but then I can't renew my face.
What is it
Seems so
in
good,
this
though. Kind of down to pick a Radiance here. Oh god, Psyche Split's insane on this thing, though. I have to take Psyche Split. Nine cards in hand. I can play Power Word Shield here. Oh wait, it's good to be at 10 cards because of bombs. So yeah, I play this.
Textbook move. Textbook move. Textbook move.
I'm pretty sure he would have AoE'd last turn if he had it. But even if he has an AoE this turn, it's not that bad for me.
I am unbreakable. What time is fleeting?
I don't know what those attacks mean. That attack makes a lot more sense to me. Definitely a brawl. Oh, wow. Holy shit, that's terrible. Please hit the Kronks. Alright, whatever. It still didn't do anything to my board, holy shit. I've got 22, so I need one from hand. Holy Ripple.
Textbook move. Textbook move. Textbook move. Textbook move. Textbook move.
Textbook moves, honestly.
Randa versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Illusion give me strength.
I guess I'll play Thalnos on 2. I think Paladin is easily my worst matchup. They just curve out and I can't deal with overpowered minions every turn. I'm pretty down to go Veilweaver Embalming Ritual next turn. Let's try to abuse the Sethek Veilweaver, actually. He can maybe Hand of It all this, but then he can't full clear my Veilweaver. Maybe my win condition against Paladin is just too many Veilweavers for him to deal with. Play Grave Rune here. This Cabal Acolyte's pretty damn good, though.
I wonder.
I think I am going to play Cabal Acolyte here, and then Raise Dead as my activator. The question is, since Raise Dead currently only draws 1, do I trade this into the Divine Shield first? So basically, since this thing has Reborn, it's like I have a Veilweaver in my hand instead of in play. That doesn't seem worth it, right?
Your mind is not your
Plus, shipping off the Divine Shield probably doesn't really do a whole lot. Well, maybe it does, since he has a good trade on board already. I still think I like the tempo, though.
Become the hero.
Oh boy, this will be fun.
Brightness calls.
Alright, could be worse. Raise that again. That gets me a Thalnos and a Cabal Acolyte. I just want to Grave Rune this, I think. I think I'm trading both of these in here. And then we will renew the damaged, this one. None of these are great. Let's just take a nice cheap Inner Fire. Soul Mirror is a good pickup, probably.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
It's kind of hard to get Veil Weaver value when I have 10 cards in hand.
I wonder.
Pretty tempted to Forbidden Words this guy. Let's play a Lackey, see what I can hit. Pretty bad. Mind Control could actually be pretty good in this matchup. Steal a big Braggart or Libram of Hope. That's a Veil Weaver down.
On wings of destruction they come.
They cannot stop my work. I must have slain 100 or
Wow. 5-3 Braggart.
for duty.
Kinda pathetic, honestly. I can Breath of the Infinite here for a full clear. It even leaves my Veil Weaver in play. Does kill my other minions. How is my hand so bad for Sethek Veil Weaver? Like, do I just play frickin' Unsleeping Soul here? Maybe I can get a usable card from his hand. Shit. I actually don't play that many neutrals. This could be active at some point. I do love to see pure Paladin with no cards on board. And I've actually managed to randomly generate a lot of good cards for the matchup.
I feel bad for you.
Rest in peace, Sethek Veil Weaver.
Reporting for duty.
Let's try to revive that Veil Weaver. God knows the rest of my hand is trash. Let's draw this card. Shadowy Figure. Could play that with the Loot Hoarder. I don't know about that.
What is a
Kind of feel like I just play an 8/8 here. It doesn't seem great, but I don't know. I've got to play something.
I must move quickly.
That's a big minion. Do I have to Soul Mirror here? A Wave of Apathy doesn't really do much for me. None of my minions do much. It's gotta just be Soul Mirror. And then, like, I can raise dead to give this thing a divine shield. Puts me in a weird position for the size of my hand. I mean, I guess I can just play Loot Hoarder. If he kills it, I overdraw, whatever. Actually, I guess I can just play this 2-2. This 2-2 is potentially a lot of value, though. I don't think I want to get rid of the Sethek Veil Weaver. But maybe I can. I have a shitload of value in my hand. I think I had like 4 reasonable plays here, and I do not know if I arrived at the best one.
I wonder. Good study session.
I'm just gonna steal that. I was hoping to steal an 8-8 Divine Shield taunt, so when presented with an 8-9 Divine Shield taunt, I mean, that's why I discovered the mind control, right?
Impurity will not be tolerated.
I must have slain 100 or so.
Missed one attack on his guy. What a dumbass. If I copy this, does the copy get the stats at the end of the turn? I actually don't know. If I copy it, I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. It's also possible that I'm an idiot. But even if I'm wrong, like, copying this is still just good. Like, it's a big-ass taunt with Divine Shield that he has to get through. His big guys don't even one-shot it. I can silence this, but silencing it only puts it up to 4. It wouldn't have lethal. I think I'm just gonna double copy this. Yeah, they do get their stats back. Nice. I don't think Paladin can do shit about this.
The victory is yours.
Apparently I was correct. I mean, he could have had like a Librum of Justice consecration thing, but he still had to trade and find like 1 point of damage.